Hey guys, Bryson Palmer here. So today I'm going to be talking about a subject that's really important to me and I think will be important to a lot of parents, especially those with younger children that aren't old enough to quite teach gun safety. So more toddlers and those who are just starting to kind of explore a little bit. Um, so as a father, I have a gun that I keep in our home for home protection. And it's really important to me that I keep my son away from that right now. There'll come a time that I'll teach him how to use a gun and how to be safe with one, but I don't really care for him to know how to get in and grab the gun that we have right now. He's almost 2 years old, and that wouldn't be safe or appropriate. So I've partnered with MaxSafes today to talk about one of their safe products that they have. Um, so I'm going to do a little review on that, and I hope you guys can get something out of it. Alrighty, so today I'll be talking about the MaxSafe drop-down safe. So a drop-down safe is a safe that can be mounted on its side. As you can see, this is a desk right here. And so it can be mounted to a flush surface, whether that be a wall, a desk, a nightstand, maybe even some bed frames. So it's side mounted. There's a little plate that attaches to these three holes. And so it can be mounted left or right side. As you can see, I have it mounted on this right side for now. And so you have the versatility of mounting it either way, but it is side to side. There's no front to back or standing straight up. MaxSafes does offer two other safes that are like countertop safes or floor safes. But this drop-down safe has those two mounting applications. So the thing I really like about MaxSafes is the versatility that they offer. When I look at a safe for handguns, I look for a number of different things. Number one is quick access, as well as the options of access. So with MaxSafe, you have three options for access. The first option, which I recommend for any safe, not just MaxSafes, is a key or manual access. So a lot of these safes run off batteries or can be plugged into the wall, but batteries and power, those things can go out. Whereas with the manual key, you never really run out of options. So with the quick twistly key, I have quick access to my firearm. So I talked about earlier that it's a drop-down safe. So as you saw, when I engage the key, this little door here drops down, exposing the firearm for quick access. So this safe, this MaxSafe, is only a one-gun safe. So it's not something that you'd be storing multiple guns in. It is your primary self-defense handgun. And it allows quick access to that firearm. And so, number one is the key entry for this safe. The more entry possibilities you have, the better. So, another option this safe comes with is a password. And so you can program up to an 8-digit password for this safe. So right here, you've got a little keypad on top. And so put in a quick password, and again, your firearm drops down for quick access. So those are the first two options. Our third option is an option I had never really heard about before looking at MaxSafes and working with them. And it's one that I was super excited about, and that's why I'm trying to make this video. And that is vein verification. So a lot of you guys might be like me and be outside working all the time and just kind of have rougher hands. And so I actually have an iPhone that has the biometric fingerprint thing, and it's never really worked for me. My thumbs will get too torn up, or I'll just have dirt on them, and it won't work to let me into my phone. And so looking at safes, I've always kind of shied away from the biometrics. But looking at this, I realized that it's not scanning a fingerprint that can get torn up Obviously your fingerprint will always be there, but it might not be legible to a scanner. But this system uses vein verification. So you can see this little opening here at the front of the safe. There's the MaxSafe's logo. You've got this little opening here. And what this opening does is you've got a little glass screen. Let me shine a light in there and see if we can see it a little better. So you have a little glass screen sitting in the bottom with little verification scanners right there. And then up top, you actually have some lights that'll shine down. So you guys have probably done this before, either as kids or even as adults. But if you put your finger over a really bright light, you'll see kind of the red glow as the light passes through and kind of x-rays your finger. You can see what's going on in there. So this technology works very similarly. It scans with the light projecting your veins onto a scanner. And so there's no need for, you always need clean hands, but in order to scan, even if your finger's torn up or dirty, this thing can scan it. So with a quick scan of my veins, the safe drops down again. So for this safe, the 3 options are huge for me. The more options, the better, I say, for access to a safe. You obviously don't want something that a kid's gonna come over and be able to figure out. So manual safeties and stuff, you have to keep the keys away from them. As well as with a password, you even have to be careful to make sure it's not a 123 password or a 321 password. But as long as you have something like this vein verification as your primary source of entry, your child or someone that you don't want getting access to your firearm isn't going to be able to enter it because they won't have the same vein pattern as you. So I was reading the manual and it says this safe can actually store up to 50 vein patterns. So I don't know anyone that would want 50 people having access to their handgun. But my wife and I both have our fingerprints scanned and put into this device. But our son obviously does not. And so if either of us ever have a need to access the safe, like I said, it's just a quick entry of the finger and it drops down, revealing the firearm. Another thing I really like is you can see this little blue glow. So when the safe first opens, you have the blue lights in here where the vein scanner is and the blue lights revealing the keys. But also, as soon as it drops open, you have a blue light exposed to your firearm, showing you where it is if it's nighttime or low light setting. So those are just features that I really, really like about the MaxSafe's drop-down safe. I've played with a lot of different safes. I own several different ones. But this by far has been one of the most user-friendly and easy to use safes that we've played with. So I'm super excited to have MaxSafes in our home. I feel a lot safer knowing that our son can't access our firearm. He can't with our other ones as well, but this safe is just one that I feel like I have the quickest access to myself, which allows me to protect my family if I need to. So again, just close that door up and your gun is safe and tucked away. I mounted this on the outside of this desk for now, actually just on a board. I didn't want to screw into this old desk. This isn't its permanent home. But even if you tucked or screwed this safe on the inside of this desk, kind of where your legs would go, it would be even more out of sight and out of mind for your children. My son sometimes hears the beeping and he knows that means dad's getting out his gun to go somewhere or to go shooting. And so he's tried to play with the keys a few times just because he likes the lights and the sounds. So one feature they do have is if you hold down your one button for a second, you have that little flash go on, and then you're on silent mode. So just another great feature of the safe. You obviously have the mechanical like whirring sound as the safe opens. Let's see. I didn't let it fully close. So you're always going to have that sound of the safe opening, but all things will have that sound. Even opening your drawer and fumbling around for your firearm, they're going to make a sound. So I highly recommend Max safes. They are on the pricier side, but I don't think we can really put a price on gun safety with our children. If we're able to access our firearms quickly and efficiently while keeping our children away from them, I think any price is worth paying. These things retail about $200, which actually is kind of an average price for quick access gun safes. So you can get little gun locks and trigger locks that'll come with about any firearm, but those really aren't quick access. So when you're looking at quick access, kind of the price range I've seen is from about $50 to about $300, $400. And so there's tons of options out there. You just got to find what matches best for you and your needs. So if you're a dad or a mom who has hands that get torn up a lot from working in the yard or your job, maybe this is the safe you need to look at. This vein scanning technology is brilliant. I really haven't had any issues with it. And my hands, like I said, get torn up all the time. So look into this. I'm sure there's other companies that do this, but Max Safes has been doing this for a while and has really just fine-tuned their product. Super great people to work with. After this review, I'll be talking to them, kind of giving them some suggestions that I've thought of. And they've just been great to work with me through this process. So check them out, Max Safes. They're based out of Florida. They're just a great company to work with. So check them out, please. Check out their product and try to get something to keep your children safe. If this isn't in the budget right now, go on Amazon, order something smaller. I'll be doing another video, I said, with several different safes and comparing them. I have one safe that I got off Amazon for I think $40, which has a key entry and a password, but that's all it has. But that's all I really need sometimes. This is just an option that I found is best and most convenient for me. And like you said, it is more pricey, but it just comes down to what you value and what you need at the time. So look into it, look into Max Safes, look into gun safety, and when appropriate, start working with your children and teaching them gun safety. That might be 3 or 4, 5 or 6. I don't know. That's between you and your spouse, and you just got to figure that out for yourself. But I hope this video helped you guys understand kind of a little bit about Max Safes and their product. I hadn't really seen any other reviews of this Max Safe product, and I hope to be reviewing their other 2 products soon. They have some countertop models. One is a single gun and another is a double gun. And so look at them, go to their website, maxsafes.com, I believe it is. If you guys like their product from this video, please try it out. I don't know if they have a storefront that you can go to in person to try, but their website is super user friendly. So check it out and have a great day.